Okay. Tweak. Tweak. Kitties.
Quiet on our 100-mile scan in West Michigan, but just off to the west, you can see some showers that are headed our way that are now in the Chicago area and also Milwaukee. Just a little bit of light rain, but our air is still pretty dry, so it's going to be a few hours, I think, before we see anything here. So our evening fastcast skies will eventually become cloudy, and we could see a few sprinkles before we get to midnight with those temperatures falling to about the mid-50s or so. You know, with some sunshine and warmer temperatures expected this weekend, May is off to a pretty nice start. Meteorologist Will Haney joins us now to not only recap the month of April, but tell us with a look ahead at how temperatures may be trending in the coming weeks. Will?
The month of April started out pretty nice in the temperature department before things took a rude turn. We ended April with an average temperature about 4 degrees cooler than what's considered typical. May not seem like much, but that ranks 2020 the 21st coldest April of the nearly 120 years we have on record. Now, in terms of precipitation, we'll end just barely drier than normal in Kalamazoo. Even more unusual was the 3.75 inches of snow we measured at News Channel 3, making it the snowiest April since 2016. Extended outlooks from the Climate Center aren't too reassuring for those craving some serious warmth. Our pattern features a strong likelihood that cooler than average days will continue to dominate through mid-May. With the warmer temperatures expected this weekend, we hope you're able to get outside and enjoy it. Just keep in mind, some of our area parks do remain closed, those operated by the City of Kalamazoo and Kalamazoo County Parks, for example. But most of our preserves, nature trails, golf courses, and even some area disc golf courses do remain open. Just make sure you're calling ahead and practice that strict social distancing if you do head out. In Kalamazoo, meteorologist Will Haney, News Channel 3.
I knew he'd get some disc golf in there somehow. Thanks a lot, Will. Remember, you can keep track of the latest weather updates in West Michigan by downloading our News Channel 3 weather app. It is free in your app store. Kate?
All right, Keith, thank you. The number of COVID-19 cases continues to rise around the world. Here's a live look at the Johns Hopkins University Coronavirus Resource Center map. As you can see, there are more than 3.3 million reported cases globally. More than 235,000 people have died because of this pandemic. So far, more than 1 million people have recovered. One European country is coming close to hitting its target of 100,000 tests a day. Britain's housing minister made the announcement earlier this afternoon. Now, this means the country can start a network to test, track, and trace people through the pandemic. Britain has been increasing the number of drive-through testing sites and sending home tests to a wider number of eligible people. More testing was seen as key to easing social distancing measures. Ecuador is taking new steps to detect new cases. The city of Guayaquil, the epicenter of COVID-19 in Ecuador, started going door to door to administer rapid tests. Funeral homes, morgues, and cemeteries in the city do not have enough resources to deal with this emergency. Last month, CNN reported bodies were being left on city streets and sidewalks since family members had nowhere else to put them. People there in Argentina are protesting the early release of prisoners to protect them from COVID-19. The country is debating the possibility of freeing inmates to avoid the spread of illness inside prisons. Some in the country fear the impact that decision could have on society. Lockdown orders couldn't stop annual May Day protests in Greece. That's what we're taking a look at there. Demonstrators lining up 6 feet apart in Athens today while wearing masks and gloves. Organizers used tape measures to determine where protesters and union members could stand. Greece is easing lockdown measures on Monday, but keeping them in effect through the holiday weekend. Now, back in the United States, federal guidelines to slow the spread of the coronavirus expired at midnight. At least 33 states have now eased their own rules, while some other states have extended orders to stay home. Both decisions have sparked protests. News Channel 3's Erica Moquet is joining us live.